Hi, thanks for stopping by. So today I thought I would do something a little different and do a tarot spread for the week beginning 15th, right, June 15th. This will be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with folks out there, but it's all medicine, so take what feels right, leave the rest behind. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I would love it if you would. You can hit the subscribe button below and give it a thumbs up. That's really helpful for me so that other folks who might be interested in this video find it, okay? Thank you. I hope you're doing well. This week was also quite intense, right? It keeps on coming. So hang on. June was always going to be a bit, quite transformational in its sweeping destruction in some cases, but all for our good in the long run, right? It's important to remember that because when energies are this intense, it can feel like, oh my gosh, everything is being taken away. But just know that the only things that are being taken away are clearing the path for better things to come, right? So there is always reason to be hopeful. Okay, so just going to pull some cards here for the week of June 15th. What do we need to know about the energy coming for the week of June 15th? What do we need to know about the energy coming for the week of June 15th? Okay. Energy for the week of June 15th. This is a collective read. Won't resonate with everyone, but it'll give us a general overview of the week ahead. Energy for the week of June 15th. Oh, jumpy. Okay. And I've got two more cards here and then we'll be ready to go. Energy for the week of June 15th, please, Spirit. Energies for the week of June 15th. Cards are flying all over. Okay. All right. So, first up, we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords energy can be about competition, fighting. It's mental activity, right? It's swords, so it's air. So some of this can be a little bit of an anxiety, thoughts around needing to get ahead, needing to win, having to, engage in a way that might feel uncomfortable. It could be conflictual. There could be something going on within us, in our minds, that is telling us one thing about a situation that may not necessarily be true. This energy is followed by the Fool. Put that down. Oops. This energy is followed by the Fool. So this is telling me that it's time to let go of some of that mental chatter, right? That's driving and doing whatever you feel you need to do to get ahead is not serving right now. Globally, we sort of have this energy going on as well. We're in eclipse season, don't forget. So there is a lot of structures crumbling and things leaving our life that we may be wanting to hold on to really tightly. We probably should let some things naturally go, which is what the Fool is here to say. That it's okay to let go. It's okay even if you're afraid, right? The Fool energy is not, this isn't an energy of knowing all the answers. This is an energy of having sort of faith in something that you don't quite know the outcome for yet, but you're willing to take the risk. You believe that you're okay to take the jump. You're not sure what's on the other side, but you're going to do it anyway. Quickly followed by the King of Swords. Ultimate truth, right? Blinders coming off. Taking the leap allows you maybe to see the truth about yourself. Maybe there's been something about yourself that you haven't been able to really see clearly. And it could be whatever it is that you've walked away from in that Five of Swords energy, right? So this is clearing the path. It's clearing the mind. It's being able to see from a broader view, right? A bigger picture, not getting so stuck in the minutia that you can't see that there is a bigger plan. There is a bigger plan for you, okay? Good energy. We then have the Five of Wands. Also another energy of getting a little bit stuck, a little bit competitive again. This often presents for me in situations where you may not want to be doing what you're doing, and yet you're convinced, or something has convinced you, that you should stay in the battle and fight it out, if you will, with other people to get to some higher place that you feel entitled to, or that you feel that you want to pursue. And it's conflictual, it's contraction. It isn't probably feeling real good. And that could be the result of clear-sightedness, getting really honest with yourself about a situation that may not be good for you. That, you know, take the Fool energy seriously and take the leap, because maybe you're stuck here, and this competitive sort of conflictual energy isn't good for you, and something you may want to move on. There's another, followed by another five. We've got 3 fives on the table here, all contracted energy, right? All fives. This is all the energy of contraction. This one being feeling left out in the cold. Perhaps there's fear around walking away from something that your job gives you sustenance, some semblance of stability. But the energy of the fives is saying that there is something here that is not good for you. There's a fighting against the natural tide that is coming, that is probably here, that is sweeping those things out of your life that are no longer serving. But what it brings up, or can bring up, is feelings of being left out in the cold, wanting to hang on when we probably don't need to, feeling competitive, feeling like, no, I won't let this go because it's my livelihood, because it gives me a sense of security and stability. Although this energy is, it's going to be uncomfortable, okay? But it's also going to show you the places in which you really need to embrace the Fool and let go a little bit, and don't have so much fear. Because what follows then is the Hermit. Major Arcana energy. It's the energy of Virgo. So it is about, though, getting quiet, going internal, knowing that you have the answers within you. You just need to get quiet enough. See, all that 5 energy is very, it gets us caught up in things that don't really matter. It keeps us in the day-to-day fighting, struggling, and anxiety, this is a much larger energy. This speaks to slow down, take some time. You already have the answers. You already know in your heart and soul what is right for you. But it's easy to lose track of that, especially right now, especially with everything that's going on in the world. There's a lot of loss, and so we want to hang on so tightly to what little we have maybe right now because there's a fear of scarcity. There's a very real reality of scarcity right now. But this is saying, along with the Fool, that it's okay. It's okay. Have some faith in yourself, in your ability to know what you need and how to get there. Okay. And the Hermit is followed by another major arcana, the sign of Aries, the Emperor. The Emperor, can be kind of an asshole sometimes in its shadow when it's not at its highest vibration, but it can also propel you forward. This is the energy of, you know what? I'm not taking anybody's shit anymore. I'm going to do what I need to do to manifest those things that I feel I want and need right now. So it's interesting that it follows the Hermit, which is this very sort of quiet, internal, guru-ish energy of knowing, finding the path, reigniting the light that shows us the path. And then the Emperor comes out and says, yeah, and then we take action, right? We don't mess around. We don't stay in Hermit energy for too long because we really already do know. We're just going to get reacquainted with who we are on the path, right? Remembering our light, remembering our purpose, remembering, oh yeah, that's what I'm here to do. That's the path that lights me up and makes me want to move forward. Followed by the Emperor, which says, okay, let's do this, right? On no uncertain terms, on my terms. I'm moving forward. I've got this energy. You're going to have likely a little bit of a fire underneath you. Once you get clear and realigned with your path, this guy gives you all the momentum you need to really take some real action toward your goals, toward your purpose, toward what you want to do, okay? Followed by the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So knights move us, right? It's going to move us from the Emperor, taking action, bold action, get out of my way. This is not really caring if people are, saying to you like, I don't know about that path. I'm not sure you really should do that. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, methodical, with your best interest at heart. This is a more mature energy, right? You're going to move slow. You're not going to go off, quit your job tomorrow, have nothing in to replace it with, hope you land on your feet. No, that is not this energy. This energy says, I've gotten clear. I am remembering my purpose. I am remembering what it is I am here to do. The Emperor has lit a bit of a fire under me to help me to take action, but that action is going to be slow, methodical, well thought out, with a firm foundation under me. I've saved a few coins. I have a plan in place. I've been working behind the scenes to create some other revenue streams, some other ways to actualize my dream, my path forward. Bridging the gap toward the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a reignition, sort of a returning to a place of open-heartedness around what it is you want to do. letting go of all that 5 energy, letting go of the fighting to keep something that probably is not meant for you anyway. And it has served its time and it has served its purpose. Okay? And when we let go, as scary as it is, when we embrace the Fool energy, but we do it in a way that is clear. We've taken some time to reimagine who we are and get clear again on our path, the Hermit. We get a fire underneath us to take action, the Emperor. We move slow and methodically, Knight of Pentacles, toward this beautiful sort of Page of Cups is the inner child, that spark of joy within us that we've probably lost along the way. If we had it when we started 2020, it's probably taken a beating. This place inside of us that is playful and open and loving and flowy and allows change to come in and is curious and excited about what new opportunities we can create for ourselves, right? When we let go of all of that constricted holding on so tight because we're afraid. And, that's understandable. It's understandable right now because so much is out of our control. So much is being taken, right? So much is being taken. Those structures and foundations that we thought we could count on, jobs, a sense of security, partnerships, they are all eclipse. Whatever is not functioning for you, whatever is not serving you because there is something better for you, is being removed. And that is really scary. It can be very scary. But once we allow the movement to flow, once we say, okay, I've got to let this thing go. Because the other thing to remember is that if you don't let go willingly and you hang on tight, during this energy, this astrological climate, the eclipse season, and 2020 in general, it is going to get ripped away from you. So why not Page of Cups your way through it, right? Let it go. Give it love. Thank it for what it has given you and provided you up until now. There's always been lessons, right? To whatever you have been engaged with over this time period. It has probably taught you so much when you think about it and when you get clear about that, right? And now it's time for something else. So embrace this week. And this week might not be all about the action part. This week might be about struggling to understand and let go, okay? Getting news that maybe some things need to go from your life. And this kind of, the cards here are signaling an inclination to lean towards hanging on really tight. And the energy is quite clear that it's time to really let that go. Get clear within yourself about your path, your purpose. Go internal, get quiet, spend a little bit of time. I don't anticipate you're going to need much time. I think in so many ways, the first half of 2020 has made it abundantly clear that structures are crumbling and that we need to get prepared for that in our own lives as well. And so if you've been managing this energy and dealing with it and getting clearer on it, then you've known for quite some time that this was coming. Okay, so don't be afraid, or be afraid and do it anyway. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to feel a sense of, oh boy, I'm not sure here. I'm not sure exactly how to let go of my sense of security, something that has been a part of my life for a long time up until now. But let go or be dragged, as they say, right? Because this energy is not messing around. Okay. You may be able to hang on a little bit longer. And maybe you hang on as long as you need to so that you can put some more solid structures in place, right? And that's okay. No harm, no foul. Do what you have to take care of yourself, okay? To have a firm personal foundation, something from which to build from, rebuild from, okay? But remember to keep your heart open, to remember what it was like to not know when you were a child and just be curious about things. I remember this energy very well, about just wanting to experience everything and being open about it and thinking that I could do anything. You get to be a certain age and this kind of gets beat out of us. We really have to work a little bit harder to maintain our curiosity, to maintain our childish wonder about the world around us. Like, oh gosh, I wonder what that's all about. I wonder how I could do whatever. Maybe spend a little bit of time here. This is really good for our mental health. To come out of the sword energy, to come out of the anxiety. This can really soothe anxiety and fear. Getting reacquainted with who we were when we were children. Having some playfulness back in our personality, back in our energy of this, don't take it all so seriously, okay? This is beautiful energy and a great place to end, I think. So this week has definitely got some intensity to it, clinging energy to it, and that's all right. Find places, find those little openings where you can let go a little bit, where you can loosen your grip on things that you've probably known for a while are needing to go. Okay. It's one thing to acknowledge that at some point in the future, I probably need to let go of this job, this career, this relationship, this apartment, this whatever, this living situation. It's another to be there and know that, ooh, it's here. Okay. So be gentle with yourself. Embrace your hermit energy. Get some quiet time to settle the mind. Get outside in nature and remember who you are. Remember that you know the way. You've always known the way forward. Life doesn't always allow for that. Security, needing to make a living, doesn't always allow for that. But now, in a time of upheaval, in a time when things are getting pulled, stripped, violently taken from us, there's nothing but wide open space and crumbled foundation with which to rebuild. Okay, and that's a beautiful energy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I am moving maybe more towards a little bit more tarot. But please leave me some comments below. Let me know what kinds of things you're interested in, what content you're here for, what you'd like to see more of. Okay? So thanks for stopping by. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.